classic Led Zepp there, Moby Dick. Okay, so we're starting with a drop D tuning. So I've tuned my E string down a tone to a D. So I'm playing D, then D, D, C, G. Okay, so I'm playing open D, then D on 5 on the A string, to C, to G on 5 on the D string, the low D string, down to an F on 3. And then just backwards and forwards between those notes. 3, so 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3. So now I'm playing a G on 5 on the low D string, then G, G, F, D, 5, 5, 3, 5 on the D and A strings, then jump down to 1, B flat, and that's just again rocking between those two notes. So then kind of slide back up to that G, and play it again, back to the D riff. Yeah. Now for the A, I'm playing open A, and A, G, E. So open A, 7, 7, 5 on D, to 7 on A. Back to the D string, A, twice. Back down to E on 7, G on 5, back to A. Then I'm playing sliding to a G on 5 on the D string, F on 3, open D, and then I've got a bend. I'm bending from C to D, so 5, bending on the G string and releasing, and then playing A, G and F, 2, 5 and 3, then back to on those break sections. We've then got those double tracked lead guitars, and the first one is playing a lick around the D blues scale. So there I'm playing classic blues lick. I'm playing a bend on G to A to D. So bend on 12, then 10 and 10 on the B and E strings. So 12 on G, 10 on B and E. And then bend and release. So I bended on 12 again, release to 12, 10 to 12 on D, and then again played G, F and D. So all around 12 and 10 on the D string, and then I just played D, C, D, G, F. So 12, 10, 12, 12, 10 on D and G. Okay, and then we're back into another riff. So okay, and it stops, but I again sort of stopped on that A, so I can. So then I'm just doing. That's the first bit. I'm bending a C up and then playing a D twice, and then bending a C again and playing a D 3 times. So that's bend on 13 and 10 on the E string. Then we got bending an F, and then just picking, like raking across D and A, and then playing a G on 12. So 10, 10, 12. So yeah, so it's kind of, yeah. That, and then we're into that riff, and again I had to stop kind of on the C there so I could come in. It comes in just slightly before the bar, and then you've got these little pull-offs with open strings. So you're playing. So the first one is G, F, E. So on the E string, 3, 1 open. Then D, C, B. Again, 3, 1 open. Then B, A, G. 4, 2 open. And then F, E, D. 3, 2 open. Now on the D string. And then you play it again. And speed up at the end. So you play the first two the same. And then an extra one. So you play now an extra C, B, A on the A string. So you're going 3, 2 open, 3, 2 open at the end. So and then back into the riff, and then you got. Then we're going up a kind of country sort of scale. So I'm playing D, slide on E to F sharp. So 5, slide to 9 from E on 7. So D, E, F sharp. Then A, B, D, D. Yeah. So D on 7. Then I'm sliding again to F sharp on 11 on, so from here, and going 11, 10, 10. And I think he plays it 3 times. I think the other guitars, 2 guitars obviously, and I think one goes to the E. I think one just stays on the D. And but I picked the E, went to that E there, just more interesting. So I'm sliding to 11, then 10, 10, 12 on E, then finish with a bend on C to D. So after those lead breaks, we're back into the A riff. And then you just play a D to finish. And it's into the drum solo. Okay, then at the very end of the song, it just finishes by playing a D to a C to an A power chord. Okay, so great tune, and next we'll take a look at the bass. I'm starting the bass on a D to D to C. So 5, 7, 7, 5 on the A and G strings. And then a G to F. So I'm basically doubling the guitar riff. So that's 5 and then down to 3 on the D string. And then just rocking between those notes. G, F, G, F, G, F. Now this time I'm going G, 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 F, D, and jumping down to B flat. So 3, 5, 5, 3, 5. So the E string, going to the D string, to the A string, then going between B flat and C on 1 and 3. Back to the D riff. then for the A, I can either play an A on 5 or an open A, up to you. But I'm playing A, G, E. So 5, 7, 7, 5, 7, or open A, 7, 7, 5, 7. Then coming back up, A, E, G, A. So the D string 7, 7, 5, 7. Then a G on 5 on the D string to F on 3, open D. Then slide into a D on 7 on the G string to C, to A, to F, to G, sorry, to F. Okay. 7, 5, 7, 5, 3, and then back to the main riff. You've got a stop there, stop on the D, and then play it again. Stop on that D, then the G, stop, back to the D, and then a little climb up, just climbing up, open E, F sharp, G, G sharp. So open 2, 3, 4. Back to that A riff again. Back. So that's just the same as before. And then stopping on a D for the drum solo. And then it's just those riffs again at the end with a few drum fills, and it finishes on a D to a C to an A. So just 5, 3, open to finish. Okay, great tune, and thanks for watching, buddies.